Yeah, it is. Amen. Yo.
Okay, so apparently I have a few moments. What's up?
Second one. I didn't know they ported to crazy.
Android's just Linux, so it's a pretty easy packaging it into an APK, and that's also why it has to be open source. Oh, what the hell?
Health comp automatic to me.
What's automatic?
The health bar.
Well, I found a skybox to use.
There you go.
It's a shader for the sky, so it's dynamic. Not that the players will really see it. I guess if they since we can't tilt up and down, if they tilt it to the right or the left enough, they'd be able to see it.
We have a skybox already, but
Well,
not right.
that's the the editor
Vault.
skybox. Yeah. That's their nodes. So you just drop it into your environment, set those things, and then there you go.
Oh,
Where do I pull this project from?
you want to pull the project? I don't think it's.
Well, like whenever you get to the pushing part, I guess like when you go to sleep or before you go to sleep. And then I'll add that in and start doing environments on the side.
Right on setting. Up. You have to. Go. Now, if I forget to set it, it'll look for it, because there could be multiple sprites.
Yeah. If you have a sprite overlapping, how does attacking work?
Have the
If you have two enemies that overlap, how will attacking work? It'll go to the one that it like chooses as the target, right?
just well, it depends, right? Like you could have splash damage. You could have an arrow that doesn't, like it hits multiple, goes through. We're not doing hit scan. Like
Yeah.
we're like doing actual arrows that collide
Yeah.
with stuff, right?
Yep. So like at present though, if you had an arrow and it lands in two hitboxes at the same time, which one does it choose?
It can't do two because it says when enters on area 3D entered, it's gonna queue free. It's gonna delete itself as long as I don't know how layers work, collision layers. I don't. I'm just gonna sort that out later. Everything's in the same layer,
Okay.
so I'm like, let's just make sure it's an enemy before,
Yeah.
because it was like colliding.
Because like
Towers were colliding with themselves, or the bullets were
yeah,
colliding with towers.
but like what I mean is like if you had there are two goblins in the example, right?
Hmm.
If they were just directly just standing on top of each other, so like everything's overlap. So how does it choose which hitbox it hits first?
By physics, not gonna do both. Just gonna reach one or the other, because then it's gonna queue
You
free.
want it.
This is gonna
You
run.
want it to. You want it to hit the one that it's aiming for, though.
To pass through the other one.
Yeah.
What? Gonna be super duper hard to make. Be
You
like,
want it to like define which enemy it's going to hit on when the projectile is generated, and then we want it to go and hit that one.
wait, so then you're um not doing it based on like regions. Not like whatever hits first.
Yeah, like you've played balloons before, right?
Yeah,
So you know when they have like a ton of balloons on top of each other, right?
and you just put like a catapult down and then it just pops all of them.
Yeah, but if you have your normal dart thrower, it picks, right?
Yeah. What if something gets in the
So it
way?
doesn't
It'll
just hit
block
the.
it.
I don't think things block it.
Yeah, a dart monkey? Definitely. Like if you put a dart monkey, let me see. Like imagine this is like an L shape. Put a dart monkey like right here, and you tell it to focus the farthest one to the end, right? It's gonna
Yeah.
shoot one that's over here, and then there's gonna be one right here, and it's gonna get blocked. Alright, so we have a lot more interesting stuff to add, like splash damage and making it so this freaking thing isn't always visible.
Yeah, I think for splash damage we'll just have it so that like on a variable if it hits something, it creates a new thing at its destroyed location, but it ignores the ID of the one it hit.
And just make it so if it's splash, makes an area 3D on the zombie that it hit or whatever unit it hits, and then whatever is in that area besides itself, because you can't hit your can't take splash damage from yourself. That'd be stupid.
Yeah, well that's why
So
I'm saying we should have an index for
yeah,
all the enemies, and it just ignores the index of the one that it hit. And then for like all like the previous problem I said, we pick the index when we fire it for which one it's gonna go after.
you can just say, so you have a region, right? Area 3D. And something enters it. And it tells you what area entered it. And then if you say get the area's parent, so then it would go to this. And
Yeah.
you'd say, if that's not me, then apply damage. If it's not self.
But
Since,
then we'd still have the previous problem of like overlap.
no, what were,
You go to hit something and something walks like has higher speed and then takes a hit for it.
yeah, body blocking. Part of the game. You want it to really go
Okay.
through on all units? Like, it's gonna be challenging. Oh, look, I made this a Hemi. Do you like it Hemi or do you want it full?
That's fine. I guess actually the disadvantage of that is the fact that we'll have our units higher than the monsters.
So it's gonna hit taller stuff
So
first. You make all their
yeah, so I probably
hitboxes.
just want a cube.
I don't know, it's just gonna be part of the game, right? Like,
But there's also the risk that it misses stuff, right? I guess like that's fine
yeah, then you have to
depending on
increase projectile speed. Depending on the range of the tower.
well, well, that's why I think we should just do by index so that when it grabs the index, like if somebody leaves the range of it, the projectile will still like go towards it and hit it.
Oh, you want a pathfinding?
Yeah.
Homing?
Yep.
On all attacks from towers? Everything?
The only time you wouldn't have pathfinding is if you're a trap or you're like a special attack like the net earthquake and so on. But like the projectiles will like home.
Gotcha. Shouldn't be super hard. So add in I want to see behaviors. See if I made it flexible enough that I can just like drag and drop and then it doesn't. Click on full projectile.
Yeah, so like that's why I thought you'd have like a projectile class. We grab the index of the enemy that it's going after, right? And then we update its direction based off the direction of the vector. We update its travel, or I guess we update its vector or rotation based on the vector of the enemy, and it just like has move speed, like force applied to it, so it just keeps going. You can still have body blocking then. If it hits something first, it gets deleted, right? But it's traveling at the thing.
Right, then if it hits its target, then it's not going to keep going. You're saying you want to try and make it
Well,
keep going afterwards? Oh boy, dude.
no, I'm saying if it hits something, it's gonna stop going.
Okay.
But it's when it's not hitting anything, right? Like before it's hit anything, it's gonna be moving, like rotating or whatever, to face the vector of the target. And then we can delete it after like a 1,000 units. We just have to make sure it doesn't go through the floor. So we probably want to grab the head of the unit, like the top of the unit, so that it never drips or never drops below that on its path. Or maybe like the midsection. We just don't want it to be going through the floor.
Right. Alright, let's change this one's everything worked. I wanted tower is big and one tower is small. I feel like this number's so small. We like divide by 10. Multiply this by whoa. Times that better? And instead of this being attack range of 2 and then being ginormous.
Yeah, when we get the full size of things, it'll be easier to like judge, but
Good. I was gonna just make it say M at the end, like 20 meters.
As long as we know the like you have your circle or hemisphere, I don't know, sphere there to show us range, so like
Yeah, but
everything's visual.
it's funny that this actually isn't the range. It's like the range is actually a full sphere, but the
Visual.
yeah, the visuals. But I could switch.
And if I come across a place where I'm like, I need something different for the visuals, I'll let you know, or I'll change it. Um, at present, haven't found that yet.
Like green. Gotta re-import it. I re files. So yeah, I had to make, dude, to make the range. Oh, I can't show you because it's doing this. This range component is actually like 5 nodes in a material and shader. It's like all in the script that it instances it, so that if you want to add it to a tower, you don't have to add like 5 things. Figure it, you just add this one thing, and at runtime it adds all the other stuff. But it's also an editor, but it's blue. Editors. You know what we could do for splash damage actually? Instead of making it hit one,
What?
instead of make it hit one target and do damage and then do splash damage, just make it hit, do no damage, and then splash, create a splash zone wherever it hits, and then hit everything in there.
I would want it to not hit everything that's like, if you had like 100 units stacked, I wouldn't want it to hit all 100. I'd want there to be like a max that can be like a hit.
Maximum number of units.
That's why I was thinking like, yeah, so I was thinking like spawn new projectiles when it, after it hits, and then grab the indexes of a bunch and hit them. So like, if your projectile splashes to 5 units, right? And you have 100 units stacked on each other, it'll still only hit 5.
Um, could do it that way. Or you could say, for everybody that's inside this range, do this, and count to 5 and then stop. So if there's 100, count to 5 and then stop. Get some sound effects.
Yeah. Um,
freesound.org. That one's a good one. A little long.
what do you think about this arrow? Oh, didn't actually send. There. Discord doesn't play it. Weird.
Liked. Yeah, this one.
Wait, isn't it that like close to the one I sent you?
I haven't heard it yet. Yeah. I mean, you could have variants. Be like, um, be like one or the other, like randomly.
Yeah. You can use the one you like if you want.
They're both.
It just seems quieter, but I
Yeah,
have no
'cause
idea.
I'm imagining like 100 million units shooting and stuff, and I'm like, dude, this is gonna be chaotic. Okay, so Dart. Hitting. Select. Type in like Y. That one's almost a good one. You could use that for like, it doesn't even have to be UI, it could be a different archer tower or something. Like a,
Wait, play it. Yeah.
UI error. Oh wait, not all of these have the right license, but most of them.
You don't have to worry about licensing it because we'll like replace them all potentially. We just have to like remember where they are.
The king of kings.
Weird.
Do ambient and loop. Loop. Both of them?
You can pick which one you want. Apparently that one's from Kenny and L.
Not this. The other one's like a different
Kenny and L
genre.
got in some hot water recently.
Eh,
Somebody used his assets and made a successful game. Still credited him, but he got all mad saying that he should be giving him money and shit.
Oh. Right. um,
Yeah, you look through like open game art for like sounds and stuff.
I have so many sounds that I haven't even had a chance to put them on. Attribution. You're free to share, copy, distribute. Log in to download. For like you want. GitHub is oh. stuck on one.
Well, as soon as I looked, it was on to a different thing. So, are you re-importing all the assets?
We'll see. Are we really gonna push all this stuff?
Yeah, it's just an initial push, right? Like, once it's there, it's there. We're not constantly modifying them.
Take forever. Figure these.
Doesn't look very big. Because like phones, I guess like average would be like 8 gigs of RAM, right? And our largest one there was 55 meg.
Mm.
So if we only used 2 gigs, that would be 55 of those largest models, or 36 of those largest models, right? But we can
Like take out these.
cheat that. I'll only use a few.
Hey, wait a minute. Where are you?
A weird one. At 8 gigs, we can use like 140 of them.
Could be like these. Oh, dude, it's the one I was looking for. Ow.
Use the Azure Goblin death sound.
Why do you have to find the one that I'm already finding? Why don't you find a different one?
I mean, you can use it for any. It's just having a laugh at it. Is that like the Yoda death sound?
I don't know, but it might make a good, like, if he gets hit, like, every now and then, the sound. Like,
I don't know if we should have hit sounds or just death and firing sounds when you think like you'll have a ton of enemies going at once.
Dude, that sounds like something else. Wrong
That was
website.
Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll just use porn sound effects for everything.
Yeah.
And you're not even checking open game art.
Checking it. Doing one, you're the other
You
one.
might find. Oh, you want me to look for stuff other than goblins?
Just like look for the one that I'm already looking for.
Oh my god. The goblin sounds are just the same ones that you already have, like already looked at.
Oh, really? Website.
Let me check the sound effects I own.
Too loud. Attic. Dude, what? That one's good actually.
Okay, I have a bunch of stuff for sounds. Unfortunately, it doesn't link back to the exact thing. So I'm just gonna try and search it.
Oh, should we have a boss track?
Yeah, I thought like background sound would be dependent on the wave, but
But look, what if this is a boss sound? Wait, turn it off on this one. Where is it? regular.
Hold off on sounds for a sec. While here, I will take a screenshot, I guess, of all of them.
Gotta be something in. Like a ton of them use in there. Is that a boss fight?
Yeah. But like
Tower defense theme. Like that one? How you do cussing? It was locked up.
Hey, it's Lucky. So I built this little demo scene and created a little cutscene in here animating some stuff. And it's actually super easy to set up in Godot, like most things. But I just wanted to break down this scene that I built and show you guys how to set up something like this from scratch. So first let me show you what this scene turns into when it's run.
Gonna have any weather?
Alright, so as you can see, there's a couple
Probably
of
not due
things going
to
on. We got the camera swoop coming in a little.
hardware limits. Well, if we're already like taking out assets because of mobile, we don't really want to be adding a weather system on top.
Dude, I think you just picked the wrong asset pack or something. Did not take you this long.
I have a better computer.
Gotta upgrade me, dude. For development purposes. I don't know. I need a CPU, hard drive upgrade. Do more RAM. Get
Edge. How is Edge using the most? This is why you do, because you don't close your tabs.
It'd be cool to make an intro scene like that guy did, though. That scene.
Little FOV change.
First start the game.
Yeah, I can do a camera animation thing for cutscenes and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you can see, there's a couple things going on. We got the camera swoop coming in, a little FOV change, the lightning flashing, and we got of course the sound effects, the rain, the little eerie tone playing, and then the thunder, which is synced up with the lighting effects. So how you would set up something like this, it's super easy. Within this animation player, I just have one giant animation, that is the cutscene, and you can animate almost anything in Godot within an animation player. So positions, FOV of the camera, the visibility of the directional light, this is the thunder, the lighting of the sky, the color of a couple of label nodes. These are the label nodes are basically the text elements you saw. You can see the color of these labels get animated, and that's how I made that fade. You see that Lucky presents right here. It's just me animating the alpha channel of a color. So you can see here it's completely visible and then fades out again. And you can see the background audio files here come up as waveforms. It's super handy for timing certain things with certain sound effects. Like for example the thunder you can see right here. I just keyframed the light to the audio track of the thunder. It's very easy to set up this way, and the whole animation is about 1 minute because it got some extra thunder flashes, like if the game was waiting for the player to press space or something. So now this giant animation might be a little bit intimidating, but let me show you how to set it up from scratch. So I'm just going to create a new scene in this project. And I'm going to show you how to set something up like this. So I'm just going to create a 3D scene. I'm going to call it world. And I'm just going to place a couple meshes in here. So right click, add child node, mesh. I'll just add a quick plane mesh and make it really big. Say 20 by 20. And then I'll add in a subject. So I'll just add in a cube. And then right here on the top, I'm gonna add in the sun and the world environment so the game will look exactly like the viewport. So just add sun and environment. And that's our little demo environment. Wait, I might actually give the cube a color. Just so it stands out a little more. I'm going into mesh, material, standard material, albedo. Just make it a soft blue. So let's set up a cutscene. For this, of course, you're gonna need a camera. So I'm just gonna right click, add child node, camera 3D. Right here, and right now it's in the floor, so I'm just gonna move it out. And I actually need to enable gizmos. Yours will be enabled. I just disabled them for this scene, because if you enable gizmos here, you can see this work code, but doesn't matter. Your gizmos will be enabled, so you will be able to see the camera. So first thing, let's animate this camera swooping into the cube. So I'm gonna move it off to the side a little bit, and if you wanna see what the camera is gonna see, you can click the little preview icon. And if you still wanna manipulate the position and rotation of the camera, you can go into your camera, no 3D transform right here, and play with the values manually. So let's add that animation. Gonna add another node to the world. So right click, add child node, animation player. And then we're gonna click on this animation button down here and create a new animation. And let's just call this scene. So a default animation is 1 second. Of course, a cutscene is gonna be longer than that. So let's just set it to 20 seconds. And let's add in our first keyframe of the camera being right here. Now, if you're coming from Blender, this will be very intuitive, but you might need to get used to it if this is your first time animating. Within this animation player, you can animate anything. You see all these little keys next to every aspect. That's something you can animate.
Take 2 days to.
It didn't take me that long to upload it. Didn't take you that long to download it.
Super. Like already imported them all. 3,000 items in this? Dude, how many?
Where'd you get 3,000 items from? Like, is it duplicating them? Or is it, oh, yeah, because it's like the base item, then the import file, I guess. And then the texture, I assume. Yeah, yeah, so it's, the base file, and then all of the textures in the import files. Or all of the textures in model.
Billboard game?
Yeah.
Remember the grab a coffee command? Like, the double grab a coffee. Like, go out to eat. Take your dogs for come back. Pretty much. Left and it was get back. I just make sound effects. I don't even want to mess with the. Like, I planned on messing with the. What's it called? The tiles. But they took like 2 hours.
What caused it to re-import them all?
I think it was because it was trying to import them, adding so many and like recalculating because it was still adding.
Adding so many to what?
Like, I dragged them in the folder in my OS. Godot editor.
Oh. I thought you did that like yesterday.
I downloaded it, saved it.
Okay, I'm going to go into Windows so you can actually hear audio, and I'll go through like sounds I have.
Re-importing us.
Did it start over?
Yeah. But it looks like it's... Dude, come on. All I did was save. Try to add this audio. Dude, if it gets too laggy, I won't be able to work on it.
But I have no idea what cost. Like, is it doing this because you dragged it in?
I think this whole fold 6 GB. 6 GB, dude. Still going. Still like extracting and I have 2 plugins. I've been deleting all the plugins that suck. 2. EOS. Um, Dart sound like coming. Position.
What?
The
They don't need to be directional.
positional.
Yeah, I don't think we need that. We can just have a sound player on the player that gets called if you want.
Dude, it's thinking it. Dude, I can't even press play. Why don't we? Dude, I don't know about the tiles though. They're like significant. Like, dude, that's like 6 gigs, dude. Oh, I think the sound, like as soon as the arrow goes out, takes the sound out.
Okay, what do you want to listen to?
They're good.
Uh, Thoughts on this?
I can barely.
I'll turn it up and take my headphones off. Does that help?
Yeah.
When I turned it up, could you hear it? Okay, what did you think about that one? Wait. So it has the full song, or this is the full song here, and then a seamless loop, so you can put it in the middle and it'll just keep looping. Um, ice spells. Any interest in those? And so we have 74 of those. That if you're interested. Um, I just hear your arrow going.
Works. Everything code. Not working.
Do you care for those battle themes at all?
Didn't sound. I don't know. I feel like we should almost wait until we have our art. Get like a feel of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it wouldn't be bad to have a couple cents. So it's like otherwise we would have ended up with like it makes a sound because it's a bullet. It when it hits something, it uses itself free. So if I made the sound effect a child of it, then the sound effect would just abruptly stop. But now I made it get parent, basically make the sound effect a sibling.
Yeah.
But then once the sound was done, it just sat there. Had like a million of wow. So I had to make a script and attach it to. Oh, do you like spheres or or do you want cylinders?
What's the difference between a spear and a cylinder for our hitbox?
Like you're at the edges right here. Well, okay.
Oh,
The
sphere.
difference is like if you put this guy up higher, spherical,
Yeah.
then you're not gonna be able to reach as far. But if you have, you could just make the range a bit bigger to compensate.
Yeah. A cylinder probably works better, right? Because that's a circle in 2D. These are awful. I have no idea when we'd ever use any of those. I guess the fire can work. Not that one. Just this one, maybe. Feels all too samey. I think they just had like
Dude, how are you gonna
one
even
sound
add
and they
all these? Look, I'm gonna have to go through and click like 1,000 of them. Sort by
or what?
type. Okay, there we go. For all these GLB, add them into a tile map.
We don't need a tile map.
Thought that was the.
I mean, was the whole point.
Why you send it? Do it.
Oh, oh, that part. Yeah. If you want to just like drag them into your scene, but if I thought you moved away from grid maps.
Like, I think
What you doing? you.